I guess I can start already. It's about 5 minutes in. Then let's see if we can get everything up. Yeah, widgets up right now. Okay, probably should also adjust these widgets. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Say hi to the audience that's not there yet. But so here we are. It's Sunday. We're gonna be doing a draft again. We've done quite a few Zendikar Rising drafts. I'm actually still missing a lot of cards, so I probably want to do more. But we have Throne of Eldraine. It's been quite a while since we've done Throne of Eldraine. We did one premier draft. Let's see if we can learn more from the second one. Also, it's kind of raining really hard outside, so no guarantees that this stream is gonna stay up very, very long. But I'm gonna keep at it. Also, if you checked out the recent Zendikar World Tour event, it's actually very interesting. Cascade Singleton. Just remember to put enough cards that put enough cards that you want, and make sure that they work well when cast for free, so you don't want to get a lot of excess. It's also gonna be a bit awkward if these seats don't fill up quickly, because I might end up going back to Zendikar Rising if that happens. We basically have the option to do Zendikar Rising and or Throne of Eldraine, but it looks like this one's filling up quite nicely, so we'll probably do Throne of Eldraine. And it's also, yeah, I get to see myself. I don't know if the comments are real time. Yeah, it's a bit awkward, but I can see the text box down here, so probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my game a little bit to the right. Okay, someone's actually checking out. Hello there. Do say hi. Drop a greeting so I can greet you guys properly. Could it just be me? No, it's probably not me. I wonder if there's a way to check who's actually watching. But we are live and we are ready. So, oh, come on. Seat emptied out. What the heck? Now we're waiting again. And that okay, now we are ready. Okay, we're ready for real, and we're actually starting off right now, and we actually have a good starter. Royal Scions. And let's see. I actually have all these cards, so you know what? It's not often. I kind of would have preferred if this was Oko, but we definitely will take this. Let's take. So, but we are looking out for either mono blue or mono red at this point, splashing a little bit. If you remember Throne of Eldraine, you really want to be as mono as possible.
With the courage to apply it.
So Frogify is not great. Not much great red or blue. Not much great of anything else. There is quite a bit of white though. I guess we can try the Lock Dragon. It is a 3/2 flyer for 4. We just need to start it does filter our draws a bit. I would like the Rimrock Knight to come back if ever. Yeah, let's go for that. So a little bit all in, but we'll see what pans out. So okay, blue is not looking great. Red is looking decent here. In fact, red-white might be a good one to go into. More knights. Though the only good knight here right now is Inspiring Veteran at this point. Well, there is Knight of the Keep, but I said good knights. The Burning Yard Trainer is okay. We could just play it safe, just take Red Cap Raiders. We probably don't want to get too many knights on our own. Yeah, let's take the Red Cap Raiders. And it looks like everything's drying up really quickly. We might be in trouble here, guys. We do have a Merfolk Secret Keeper. We can try to see if the mill deck is open. The Tome Raider is a safer pick, but it's actually fine. The thing is, we're not getting all the good instants and sorceries here. I guess we can take Tome Raider. I'll take the Secret Keeper because this is the one that's more likely to lead to an archetype over another card. Okay, we did get a good removal spell, so Searing Barrage is there. So it didn't quite dry up quite yet. Okay, it's starting to dry up a little bit now. So yeah, nobody really likes the Bartered Cow. We probably want to get Unexplained Vision. We're more likely to be Adamant Red than Adamant Blue. But I don't exactly want the River Turtle either. The Wishful Merfolk is more likely to actually fill our deck out. Okay, let's fill it out. I don't really. Okay, you're getting another searing bar. The Embred Paladin is also another good choice, but I want to get more of the spell-based removal here. So given that we want to, okay, Merchant of the Veil's good. Corridor Monitor's okay. Trill of Possibility, not so much here. We'll take Merchant for now. So we're trying to look for as much red as possible, which means we might have to get cards like Prophet of the Peak. Yes, that's a cat. That's a cat boy. Okay, so how are we looking? So we kind of waffled a little bit between blue and red. I want to be as mono red as possible, especially because of the 2 Searing Barrages. Now, that said, we may have to prioritize artifact spells because we're not getting good stuff here. I'll take the Scalding Cauldron. We are way short on creatures. Yuck. I have all of these, so I don't exactly need any more of them. We'll take the cow, though I don't really want it. Yes, that's a cow. Maybe I just take the cards just based off the sound effects they generate. That's probably a lot more fun. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's Mochi here. Hold on. Just I'll check. Okay. No one dropped any comments yet. I probably should check if anyone's dropped a like. I probably will take the barge in over the blow your house down. But we are in terms of creature count, we are in trouble. Wow, these picks are coming in really slow. Okay. And we did end up with a Crystal Slipper. So, ooh, Questing Beast. We're mostly red, so I could go for a slight green. It's not like we're giving up much of anything except Embred Paladin and maybe Sirkara. I'm gonna take Questing Beast just to fill this out, but this is a really big slant here. I really probably do not want to play it. I probably just want to take it just for the sake of having it. Mad Ratter, when you draw your second card, we do have a few ways of drawing cards. This might be the one deck where this will fit. So I might want to prioritize cards like Merchant when they come around. Joust, not so much. 7 Dwarves. We'll take the Mad Ratter. Let's see if we can get that synergy going. Let's also see if there are enough Dwarves that we can take so on the comeback here. So there's that player, then they draw. Oh, the opponent's the one that draws. Nope. We'll probably take the... We could take the Bloodhaste Wolverine or the 7 Dwarves. We passed, I think, a total of 2 Dwarves over all these packs. We do have the Royal Signs as a way to draw cards. I'm gonna gamble and take the Bloodhaste Wolverine. And we got another Wolverine. We also got Ferocity of the Wilds. We also got the Dwarf. Yeah, we're definitely gonna start taking all these Wolverines. I kind of want to take the Ferocity though. But that's really more of... Okay, what should I take? I kind of want to take Rimrock Knight also. It kind of acts as a spell. It acts as a big creature. Yeah, we'll take the Rimrock Knight. We're more likely to get another Wolverine than another Knight. Yeah, see? And there's an Escape to the Wilds. Kind of wish I had more copies of those when they banned it. Well, it's not worth much anymore. I'm probably just gonna take another Wolverine. We could splash it for it though. Yeah, you know what? We might be able to splash for it. I did also take the Questing Beast as a speculative pick. We are splashing for blue though, so that's very tough. I don't think we're gonna be able to splash for 3 colors. So that's also very questionable at that as well. And the pack's kind of dried up a little bit. Yeah, they all got stranded over on Onion. So while we're waiting for everyone to pay attention, I can just pay attention to you. How are you doing? How was your day? You were just coming to me asking me for food over and over again. Nope, I did not have any meat today actually. Well, just a little chicken, mostly vegetables. Yup, do I really want to take... Do I really have to take the ogre now? It's a creature. Probably don't want the drawbridge. Fine, we'll take the ogre. I don't want this either, to be honest. This is probably one of my first cuts. Okay, we got the joust, we got another knight, we got red cap raiders. I think one is enough. I'd rather have more rimrock knights. And I'm also noticing the quality. Yeah, it's a bit fuzzy. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that if you notice especially for older sets, they show a view card pool. So it's like, oh, there's this set. I haven't drafted this for a while. What are the cards here again? You can click on that and get a quick view of everything that's in the set. Chats. What's this chat 44 here? Okay, okay, chat 44, but I don't see anything. You know what? I'm gonna refresh this one. Let's see if something comes up. Oh, there's a pick. There's a Sundering Stroke, which is removal. There's another Fling. 7 mana. I probably want to just take another Merchant. Oh! Yeah, I took the other Merchant, fine. And the Embret came back. So let's do a check on our curve. I'll take the Embret Paladin. That's a bigger payoff. 7 Dwarves, another Merchant. Let's start taking some we could take a Joust. We do have a few Knights. Yeah, we'll take one Joust. Okay, another Skull Knocker Ogre. I'm only gonna take this because of the curve, but I really don't want to run it at all. See, Ferocity came back. I guess one is enough. I could also just take Dwarven Mine to have an extra creature. Yeah, we'll take the Dwarven Mine. Barge In came back, so we... Okay, we're actually doing quite fine. Hey, got Castle Embret. I think I have a full set of this. Yeah. Improbable Alliance is reasonable. So what are our ways of redrawing cards? The 2 Merchant of the Veils. Royal Scions. Lock Dragon. So we have a few ways of doing it. There's a Charm Sleep, which is actually hard removal, which we're kind of lacking. So I want to take between Castle Embret, Charm Sleep, Improbable Alliance. I'm probably going to take Improbable Alliance if ever. Castle Embret's not bad either. Yet we'll take the Improbable Alliance. Ooh, this is all blue. Now let's see. Sir Eleanor the Discerning. So power equal to number of cards in hand. Okay. Draws a card. It's fine. Vantress. I might just take the Vantress Gargoyle. It's either Vantress Gargoyle Fling, maybe even the Trill possibility. The Griffin... it's too expensive for what it does. Dispute's probably even better than that. I'll just take the Gargoyle, but I'm not too convinced I want to run it. There's a Black Lance Paragon. There's an Ogre Errant. I probably want to run that one. There's a Weaselback Red Cap. I'm more likely to run that one. Our curve right now is very awkward. Too many 3s and 4s. I guess I can take the Ogre Errant. It does boost our single Joust. Another Barge In, another Merchant. I guess now is a good reason to take a Frogify. I don't want another Emery. Actually, shorten Frogify. So I guess I can take the Frogify because it's either... I don't want the third Merchant. We are running a bit short on removal. We can afford to run a few blue cards. There's an Iron Crag Feat. I don't want the Turtle. I'm actually more likely to take the Cauldron or the Inquisitive Puppet. Let's do a creature count check. We do have quite a good few number of creatures. I probably will just take the other Cauldron. So actually we have multiple pieces of removal. I don't want to take the Iron Crag Feat because I didn't take the Sundering Stroke. Okay, there's a Tome Raider. I guess the Raider's fine. I don't want the Fling. Fine, I'll take the Raider. It also draws a card which is going to be relevant. Blood Haste Wolverine. Yeah, and now we'll take more of these. Another Dwarven Mine. There's Corridor Monitor. So tiny. This is kind of removal. I just want to avoid having too many blue cards. Okay, you want to get down now? Okay, I'll bring it down in a sec. I guess we take another Dwarven Mine. Basically, we find ways to load up on creatures. Hey, another Rimrock Knight. So we might be way too aggro for this. So 26 cards. We're gonna have to make a few cuts. I probably should run a Fling, even though I'm not exactly running it. We'll take the Jousting Dummy. So another Merchant, another Bargain. We already have 2. I don't want to. I'm more likely to run the 3rd Merchant over a 3rd Bargain. As far as the deck goes, it's on the weird end. We are splashing for a few blue cards. We don't have ways to... Let's see. Okay, fine. I'll take one Fling. Okay, fine. I'll take another Fling. Okay. Oh, God. And we profited. It got a few gems back here. Okay, so... Quick check. Yeah, it's giving us the proper 10-7, but I might even cut some cards, like... Let's do a creature check 17. Okay, we can cut the... The Gargoyle eventually fills the yard enough that it's worth it. We can also just add a Secret Keeper to add to it. What are the cards that are more likely to get cut? The Skullknocker Ogre. I said that's the most likely card I'm gonna cut. We probably want to cut a few non-creatures also, so... Got multiple merchants, so we actually have plenty of things to do on turn 1. If I don't mind the loss. So basically we're gonna try to take advantage of Blood Haste, Improbable Alliance if possible. Scalding Cauldron is awkward but reasonable. I might cut one Barge in. Mad Ratter is another one. Ogre Errant's plausible. Searing Barrage, yes, we do want this one. Prophet of the Peak. Can we get away with taking it out? Like, how many cards do we have that draw? Okay. This one kind of does it, but honestly, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Redcap Raiders just attack 5. Okay, so it's essentially just 5 cards. Okay, 6. 3 of them are repeatable, so I want to keep the merchants. So the Joust is kind of fine. I think we have 5 knights, so that's reasonable. I kind of want to cut the... Each attacking non-human gets trample, so that's reasonable. I guess I can cut one Scalding Cauldron. I kind of want to cut the Frogify. I can afford to cut one creature, go 15 and 8. I kind of just want to cut the Frogify because these cards are okay relatively late at blue. Improbable Alliance being the only exception. So it's not quite draw 2, but it's close enough. Yes. We could have gotten more Wolverines for that. We are missing quite a bit of the removal, so that is a bit of an issue there. And also wondering... Oh, wait. Okay. Also, yeah, this one's very, very lag behind. Hold on. Let's refresh that. Then... Okay, then I'll mute myself so that nothing bad happens. Okay, we're ready to start. Let's see how things go. So off the bat, okay, yeah, way too many shares. I think one of them was to my feed. Yeah, let's see if I can no, just delete this one. It's fine. Okay, so we're on the play. Turn 1 Scalding Cauldron. We have the Mad Ratter, so I'm definitely keeping this. Basically, We are still running a 10-7. We're hoping our opponent is... Okay, opponent is relatively aggro. Pass the turn. We can merchant, discard, and draw. The problem is I want all of these cards. Yes, I want all of these cards. The Wintermoor Commander... Okay, the Rimrock Knight maybe not so. So... I could also just discard the Embered Paladin. So... We'll discard the Paladin. Hope for another land. No, we hit a Joust. So, timing is slightly off. Okay, hit another Rimrock Knight. Not great. I can just cast a Merchant, but this has that touch, so we'll end up taking another few. I can just use Scalding Cauldron to snipe. Yeah, this is a horrid start for us. I'm just gonna go for it. I think our opponent has a way to pump, but I don't think he has a way to pump over Shepherd of the Flock. Yeah, it has a way to protect. Okay, it has the additional white mana. Okay, so yeah, we kind of whipped that one. We did hit a red cap Raiders. Yeah, let's just play that one for now. So it's not looking so great for us. Next turn, I guess we could just pump and cast a... We can also... If we can draw one more land, we can... Basically, one more land, I want to be able to joust. Okay, Improbable Alliance says no. We're gonna swing first. We'll see what our opponent does. If our opponent just blocks, it's fine. Opponent doesn't block, so... Now I'm gonna play the Rimrock Knight. Even if I can't block with it, it just gives me something to joust with. Like... Bognati. That's actually a good joust target there. So... problem is we're going to be taking quite a beating. I could also just play Mad Ratter, but... Hold on. This has to swing first, so we'll swing first. Let's see if our opponent is inclined to block. Oh no, it doesn't get the buff. Oh, I forgot. Wait a minute. You may tap a non... Ah, okay. I misread. It's been quite a while since I last played. Yeah, just use it as a straight removal. It's not great though. We're going down to 3. Yeah, this was a big whiff. We could have... So I probably played this one way too early. Opponent has a Reeve Soul. Okay, so that might matter more for us. Yeah, so us whipping that removal was really bad. We did get another Merchant. Yeah, we gonna just discard the Rimrock. Did get another land. So we can go down to 1 unless our opponent has more removal. Let's assume our opponent is trying to draw into removal. Another Wintermoor Commander. I am forced to block Shepherd. I'm forced to block this one. So I need to get multiple pieces of removal, which is not gonna happen at this rate. Yeah, costing's a bit... Hold on. Yep, awkward, but have to do it. So we're gonna start holding up lands now, since we have the mana options for this one. Opponent says good game. Yeah. That was really bad for us. Just blocks a lot faster. Okay, so first game was a big whiff. Not so great. Opponent had, yeah, the problem is we did not get any early removal. We did not get any of the Scorching Dragonfires. We probably want more early game creatures. So given that, okay. Also, the Rimrock Knights are very good if we're aggressive, but it's very bad if we're not. So I kind of want to slip this. I kind of want to slip the Secret Keeper in. No, it's in our splash color. If any, I kind of want the other Scalding Cauldron in. We're gonna try this one out first. We'll see if that works out. Let's shake the dust off our feet. Let's see if this pans out better or not. Also, I have no idea what this chat indication means. I think it just means the number of people that are online. Yeah. Okay, so not people actively chatting right now. I have no way of seeing if anyone actively dropped a note or not. That's a bit weird, but okay. We got the turn 1 Cauldron, turn 2 Alliance, turn 3 Red Cap Raiders. Mana's a bit awkward. Always be civil. In fact, I can't wait to get the angry emote. But we definitely... Looks like everyone's on aggro Knights right now, so we might be in trouble. So we got a Vantress Gargoyle, but not... It's not gonna... It can block, it can't... We're not benefiting off this immediately. Fine, we'll drop the Vantress Gargoyle first. It's something that will block. And probably eat a burn spell, but that's fine. If our opponent happens to have... Oh, crashing drawbridge. Okay, that's fine. We can still block with this. So we got our Merchant of the Veils. So I have multiple options here. I can just Scorch the Dwarves right now. I can also play Improbable Alliance because I'm about to do Merchant next. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not the best setup. We were also missing lands. So I kind of want to... I might even just play Merchant straight next turn. Do I want to start milling? Opponent has their own Merchant of the Veil. Though we benefit, they don't quite. Okay. Oh, they're actually splashing... Okay. It's red-black. Looks like it's mono-red splash a little black. There's another Merchant. Sure, fine. Opponent's probably not going to attack. We probably mill one. He's not a land. Okay, it's not a land, so that was a good mill. So I'm gonna discard Embret Paladin. I'm gonna discard Embret Paladin. We're a bit ways away. Missing on the colors. Maybe we should have kept the Embret Paladin. But we do have the mana to snipe the Merchant. I don't know if our opponent has any benefits off this, so I'm actually gonna hold for now. Also, we can't block. Yeah, we have to be careful with the cards in hand. Next turn, we probably just play this Merchant straight. We probably start, yeah, I would like to hit Royal Signs. We need to also be Embret Paladin. Okay, there's our removal target. So we probably take 4. Just mill again, I suppose. Opponent can safely... We'll see if our opponent actually notices that they can attack safe. Yeah, they can. So, yeah, I think I like the Cauldron better. We'll take the 4. We'll hold back the token. So do I want to mill? Yeah, let's mill 1. Because we want to start getting to be able to attack. Our opponent's a few cards away. Okay, we milled an island and we hit a mountain. I want to be able to cast it, but let's just play the Merchant of the Veil. This means our Vantress Gargoyle is live. For blocking at least. We can sort of start swinging with this one. So we need to be careful of keeping the 4 cards. Opponent probably wants to start sniping our cards like Merchant so that we probably just discard. One has Torbrand. Ugh. So I want to hold these back for blockers now. I can use the Merchant to block 7 dwarves. This is 8 damage. Okay, let's rethink this one. The knights are not so useful anymore. I kind of want these more. So we'll actually take the hit. Scary, but I kind of have to do it. Run into a Torbrand. Okay, build another merchant. We get another merchant. So play 4, cast 3. Okay, so so we need to start generating more of these guys. So we will discard Rimrock Knight. Okay, so I definitely opponent probably doesn't want to attack with that. Opponent's at 5. I could also play this. No, I'm not gonna block with this. Okay, super gamble, but I am gonna play Red Cap Raiders because I know I need to block this merchant. So we're gonna hold back these tokens now. These guys are going on defensive. We just need to start swinging with Vantress Gargoyle. So as long as we can keep generating tokens, which means I want this merchant to stay alive. If our opponent swings with Torbrand, I will auto-block with Vantress Gargoyle. If our opponent also has Embercleave, I'm gonna be really bitter. So giving up our entire board for... Well, not quite our entire board. Oh yeah, we can't block with that. Can I afford to take 4? It did have an Embercleave. Wait a minute. This is draft. This is not supposed to be... Oh, come on. How the heck did you get both Torbrand and Embercleave? The good news is we kind of blocked. The bad news is I think this is more... Because this is now 2 instances of damage. Our opponent just puts here. Okay. Well, yeah, it's good. Wow, we're not getting it right. We're not getting off easy. Hold on, and this is another 5 and another 4. Wow. We could have blocked with the other token just to be on the safe side. I was thinking that yeah, we probably would run into an Embercleave, but come on, this is draft. How often do you run into an Ember? Apparently, we run into one often enough. So, guys, this might be a very short video. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out to be... Yeah, it's just a very quick video of me getting run over. I might end up just doing another draft, but... Wow, so far that plan's not turning out very well. Okay, so... Probably the Rimrock Knights are not turning out great. It turns out we're way more defensive than offensive. That's probably one of our problems. All our burn spells are on the top end. I'm forced to use the cauldrons just to save my own hide, but yeah, even that one got nuked earlier by that adventures deck. Wow. Is our deck might be just way too slow. That's probably a big issue. Well, so far it's looking like, yeah. Let's see if we can. We need to push the aggro. Oh, great, nice. So well, person being mythic does not. Okay, we do hit Royal Scions. We do hit a Tomb Raider. I will keep this. Will we survive long enough? Probably not. The Royal Scions is just. I guess the issue with Royal Scions is that, yeah, we have a bit of what we call a payoff style deck. Like, you need to have your payoffs, you need to have your enablers. We kind of got a bit of both, but both of them individually don't really quite do much. The Mad Ratter is just a 1-2. You kind of need to get one good activation, and even then, we're probably getting overrun. Improbable Alliance, that's also an issue. I don't know. I think our opponent might be mulliganing or something. But anyway, we do have some sort of a plan. Yeah, the lack of 2-drops. Probably want to re-explore that deck. I think this is gonna be a very short stream, guys. So I'm probably not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna get very far in this. Okay. So I'm gonna hold on this one because these are more valuable when we get payoffs. So that said, let's get what. Let's just get something on the board. Yeah, I have to also. Okay, so we got more mana. Yeah, the Vantress Gargoyle was interesting, but it's really more of a mid to late game card. Opponent has Garen Brick Squire. Okay, we need to start hitting mana. Our opponent will need to cast.
Your heart can overcome any challenge.
Yeah, we have to go all out aggro. This is pretty much the plan right now. So next turn we drop Rimrock Knight. We Garen Brick Squire. Okay. Opponent definitely swings here. So that's given.
Foolish coward.
I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to remember if there's a... So we're basically just using the Royal Science as a super pump. Also, looks like our opponent might be having mana issues. They might have a... Garen Break Harbor. Okay, they did have the pump spell. But, so... Okay, so plan B. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get in for 8. We have another Scalding Cauldron. Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have done... I could have also waited for them to do it. Yeah, because this one's just a 3-2 versus a 2-2, so we'll just do it. So we have a semi-advantage here. I need to hold up the Searing Brush, so I probably won't be using Merchant. Reef Soul, sure, that's fine. Opponent is stuck on mana, so we probably should take advantage of that. Take the dwarf in mind. Yeah, I kind of want to play this. Play merchant as a creature. So if we start drawing into more lands, we bin them with merchant. Opponent is having mana issues. We'll take the hit. Opponent has epic downfall. Sure, that's fine. Opponent's force is using a lot of cheap removal. So my sequence is I want to do merchant into... Okay, if our opponent has... Actually, there's one thing I just realized now. Okay, our opponent missed their 4th land drop. I'm afraid they have to discard 2. That adventure would be really back... Okay, another Garen Break Square. Okay. So hit another merchant. Okay, I don't like discarding this. I would have rather discarded that, so we're gonna hold on to that. Again, we're just... Okay, opponent hits 4 mana. Please, no... Discard 2. I could kind of start rushing, but... No blocks. Garen Break Harbor, just a pump. Okay, opponent is going to try to rush that way. Let's see. Epic Downfall, takes that out. And that's lethal. We survived. We survived, but it's thanks to our opponent missing all their land drops. Yeah, they did get a good play. We kind of pulled that call. Actually, no, the mistake was I did not shoot that cauldron while our opponent was tapped. I have to remember, green has pump effects, white has pump effects. Blue has a debuff effect. Red has a pump power effect. It has a little pump toughness, but not too much. Okay, so we did not completely whiff. We got 1 win. It's still not looking great for us, but we'll keep it at that. Okay, so just gonna refresh this one also, see if anything's up. Just don't forget to completely whiff. We got 1 win. Don't forget to mute ourselves. Yeah, it's looking like yeah, there's an issue with me whenever I try to share when I try to share stuff. It looks like it doesn't. Oddly enough, it looks like Facebook doesn't want me to share stuff. It wants me to do it in another way. I'll have to figure out how. So how does one advertise on Facebook? Or do I even still care about Facebook at this point? Well, I'm okay with Facebook. I know most of my audience coming from there. Though I'm also getting quite a bit of views from YouTube. If you guys check out my recent video on the mess that is Momir, it's buggy, but it's quite good. Okay. This is scary. We do have turn 1 Cauldron, turn 2 Rimrock Knight. I'm gonna keep it, but yeah, it's looking like the Prophet never makes it into play. So I probably, if I'm still alive next match, I will cut it for. It's also weird that we've been hitting both colors. Okay, opponent gets a free scry. Yeah, that's probably one thing I should have considered. So I definitely want Cauldron turn 1. Also, okay, we got Merchant. We got Merchant as an option, so I'm definitely going Cauldron turn 1. We'll go Rimrock Knight turn 2, turn 3 Merchant. Give ourselves... That's assuming we hit land. If we don't hit land, at least we have an improbable alliance, but we're in a world of hurt. I can also... If we're also missing land, I could just use this one, discard the Prophet. I think our opponent might be relatively aggro based on these colors, so we might be in trouble. Okay, relatively aggro. Lost the Cauldron, but fine, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna discard Prophet because we're never gonna cast it. Basically, this is us digging for land. Probably one of the good uses of Haggle as an instant. Okay, we whiff. We do hit a Vantress Gargoyle, so we have that option. Now we're going to know how our opponent in the last match felt. Rose Torn Acolyte. Ooh, Tree Color. Oh, they have their own Royal Scions.
Steady your mind, Drowning.
And this is going to be a problem because we have no way of punishing this. Well, maybe if they start drawing and discarding, it's a way to punish. Most likely they're going to just pump.
Galvanizes any plan.
So we need one more mana. Please, one more mana off the top. No, it's not one more mana. It's looking very bad, guys. Now, I can cast this one just to trade off with whatever their next drop is. I can also merchant again, knock on wood that we hit the land this time. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna bin the Ogre Errant. Because if we start whiffing, there's a good chance we just cast the Vantress Gargoyle instead. Oh, come on! Okay, no good luck this time. Yeah, it's... We drew a few extra cards, but we're not getting anywhere. In fact, the Cauldron's probably not going to do much of anything at all. Opponent probably just drops one of these creatures. Now they're going to ramp up to potentially 5. Once this hits 8... Yeah, they reload a lot.
Embrace your fear and charge.
So we have no way of attacking because they have no cards in graveyard. Okay, we finally hit one. Try play one of these just to get something on the board, though most likely it means our Rose opponent just pumps this one instead, which is still fine, I guess. Opponent's 5 color? No, it's 4 colors so far, but wow. They probably have multiple Rose Torn Acolytes to make this work. Inspiring Veteran. I'll be honest, our opponent's draft looks like it's all over the place, but... Man, me stumbling did not help matters. If I can get a red mana, it gives me multiple options. Joust. Oh, I feel so bitter right now. I feel so bitter.
Put your heart behind every attack.
Then our opponent's gonna reload their hand next turn. Or just keep pumping this, it's quite good. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll just cast Home Raider, let's draw a card. But this is looking really bad. Okay, we did hit a land. Whether it comes in play tap doesn't matter. But the issue now is, yeah, the can't block part really hurt us a lot. I think what I did with the merchant, I was probably better off just hitting these first, then cycling the cards later afterwards. Opponent's deciding. Well, we could take 6 damage right now if our just off this one, and take. No, opponent's going for the long game. So. Interesting thing is, I can just play Vantress Gargoyle to have a blocker. Though First Strike and Trample on one of these is not going to be good for us. And our opponent just played a ton of weenies. And the Beanstalk Giant, wow. Well, Beanstalk Giant not so much. Basically, watch this episode of me being salty for quite some time. So we're about to get overrun. This is... Okay, Scalding Cauldron, we can nuke one creature. No, we need creatures on the board. So, Improbable. Okay, these guys don't really count as creatures. This one counts more as a creature. That said, yeah, we take 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're kind of dead either way. It's yeah, the mana problems were an issue. Well, today's not our lucky day. It's just gonna be a very quick. This is gonna be a very quick draft on how to get overrun because you made bad plays on the early game. That first one against the white black, yeah, that was an anti-timing. I forgot about the shepherd. It's really a case of like if I have the shot to pull it, I probably should pull it. Opponent deciding if they want to just go for it. It's any target. Oh yeah, so they could also snipe the gargoyle that way. Then I'd be taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opponent's thinking quite a bit about this, but okay. Keeping it simple, just pumping this one. If they swing with just this one, I just block with the Tomb Raider. It's no contest. Has first strike, so opponent has to decide if they want to swing with anything else. Well, we're not going to be swinging back anytime soon. Opponent's taking their time thinking. No, I am forced to block with this one. I don't think... Because our opponent could just trip this anytime. I have no choice. If our opponent has another combat trick... And Rick Carver... Sure, that's... fine. Still 4-5. If they have another pump effect... Okay, no other pump effect. That's fine. Yeah, the trample is an issue. So I need a creature to block and the ability to pop this off. Okay. I have a creature. Oh, the problem is yeah, not enough mana. I don't have a small creature. Yeah, Rimrock Knight's not great on defense. So let's say he pumps this one, I chump block. Probably just play this one for the sake of playing it. If our opponent's smart, all they have to do is just trigger Royal Science and it's over. I'm pretty sure they know this. There's no need to flex anymore. Yeah, just ultimate. Good game.
Our combined stratagem will surely overcome you.
Yeah, don't play around. Just go for it and put me out of my misery. So much for this month, but at least I did manage to make platinum last time. So how would I rate this draft of Throne of Eldraine? Okay, the last one, yeah, mana issues. Even then, 3 copies of Rimrock Knight doesn't really help us. I guess the correct play would be more along the lines of the Jousting Dummy and the Merfolk Secret Keeper. This would have been more correct for us. One knight is probably fine. The Barge in doesn't really help unless you're attacking. In fact, we could probably make the adjustment. We just cut most of these cards. We cut the Rimrock Knights altogether. Have the other creatures. We're still 7 and 15, so we can still get away with a 7-10 split. Oddly enough, we never drew the Lock Dragon. We got the Merchant of the Veil is fine. Yes, it's pretty much our early game. Triple Rimrock Knight is great if you're mono red aggro. We just never got there. That's it for this episode, the Magic Arena Run. If you like to see me wallow in my misery, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Well, I think we might still have one more week of Throne of Eldraine, so I might take another shot at this. If not, I probably just go Pity Mythic. If not, I probably just go and do another shot of Zendikar. Also, do check out Cascade Singleton. I did post a video, mono green Cascade, very powerful. Also, do check out the FNM video. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great weekend, everyone. Have a great week, everyone. The weekend's over. Have a nice